What's up, you guys? Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? This is Mr. Gigi from the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel. Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel. Giving you guys a part four. Part four on this. Click the like button as you come in. Click the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Just trying to test my mic out and everything. Look like you guys can hear me. I think so and everything. Just let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Just doing a part four from yesterday. Yesterday I had some interruptions, man. Like I had like one situation where I ended up going downtown. I guess it was a Wi-Fi issue, and then another one with my phone ended up dying on me, man. At 17%. I don't know why. So, anyways, let me. What I'm gonna do is make sure I test my sound. I like to test my sound out even while I'm on the live because you got some people will come in, they'll just speak, and then they gone, and then they leave you hanging, man. And I want to make sure that people can hear me. Let me see. Okay, cool. Let me see. Okay, cool. Yeah, they got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. This shit. Yeah, how you guys doing this morning, though, man? I'm having my early coffee moment, man. My early coffee moment. Every now and then I have my early morning solo MGTOW rant coffee moments where I talk about shit, stuff in general. But in this case, I just check my other device to make sure other people can hear my ass, right? You know, and I want you guys to engage in the chat too. Click the like button as you come in. Click the subscribe button as you come in too. Make sure you also too read the title. Uh, Kind of stay on subject here. Okay, today's topic. We're going into part four. I got the other ones. I'm going to go ahead and they're on the private list. So when I put them in the public, though, then you guys will be able to see them. This is part four. Okay, of setting up and creating positive boundaries and also protecting your emotional energy as a man. Okay, all right. And like I always said, if you're a female over here looking at this channel talking about, you don't need to be talking about that. I'm emotional. You need to cater to my feelings. It's not going to happen. Take your bitch ass on. Go to some chick's channel over there where you can become emotionally unstable over there. Okay. Over here, we're about logic, reasoning, and being very, very pragmatic. Okay, that's what we're about over here. You understand? All right. And see over here, there's no emotional crap that's going on. We're not going to be your emotional tampons. It's not going to happen. Okay. You want an emotional tampon? You go over there to some guy that saves hoes. Captain Save a Hoe himself. That's what we call him. Nowadays, the young guys came up with a new term called simp. You know, I don't call him simp. He's Captain Save a Hoe. He will always be Captain Save a Hoe. Okay. His cape will always flap. He will always have the Captain Save a Hoe hat with the cap flapping in the back. Yes, he will. All right. He will save you. Right. He will put you on pedal stools. He will actually say that he'll go ahead and pay for a single mother's kids to go to college, pay for their groceries. He will also too pay for the kid's dad's electric bill and her electric bill, right? Because he wants to make sure that he knows for a fact that he's a priority, which he'll never be a priority. Okay, all right. Woman is only priority. The woman's only priority is her emotions. Okay, she's faithful to her emotions. Okay, if today she's emotional and she love you, that's what she's faithful for. But tomorrow she don't love you and her emotion says, well, I need to go cock hop, I need to go dick hop. She's going to do that shit. That's what it is. That's just what it is. Okay, all right. At least in the Matrix. It's at least in the Matrix. Okay, all right. The majority of them. I'm not saying overseas there's not any corrupt women or fucked up women. I'm not saying that, right? But what I am saying is there's a lot of them out there that are pretty fucked up. Okay. So anyway, without further ado, click that like button as you come in. Click the subscribe button. It's the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. Okay. But yesterday I was talking about, as I got cut off, I was talking about, the topic also was protecting your emotional energy. Okay. How important is that shit? Because you got certain women and certain guys around that are emotional vampires. Okay. They will fuck your energy up, man. Like, for example, I was telling you guys how the importance of being alone is and being in solitude is, man. Listen, it will pay off dividends, okay? Because it give you time to think, and focus, on things that you've been putting off, goals that you've always wanted to accomplish, right? Certain things in life, right, that you never ever take into consideration. You understand? All right. It also too gives you a peace of mind to say to yourself, okay, this is what I should do. This is what I shouldn't do. Okay. And you bring that guy in here or that chick in here that's just an emotional vampire, man, they'll fuck up your solitude, man. They'll fuck up your peace, your matrimony, the great aura you came, whatever, man. They'll fuck it up. They will. You know. I told you guys about the guy who I was cutting his hair for absolutely for free, and he just wanted reasons to just argue, right? Just argue, complain like a motherfucker. You understand? That's all he was. He wanted to argue, he wanted to fucking complain, and he didn't appreciate my services. That was offered 100% for free on multiple occasions. And then he wanted me to get back in that cycle of, man, I'm sorry, I apologize, you wasn't right. Sucked me back in, cut his hair again. Everything goes cool for a little bit, and then after that, he comes out with another reason to argue. I don't have time for the cycle of bullshit, the narcissistic cycle, right? The psychological fuckery. I don't. I don't. You guys might like arguing. I don't like arguing. Okay. You may like debating. I don't like debating. Okay. Listen, and let me break this down about debating. When it comes to debate, we can have a friendly debate where, okay, we can have a disagreement or difference of opinion. That's fine, right? But I'm not going to get no back and forth. Like, how can you do this? How can you do that? That's why, like on the topic of politics and guns and shit like that, right? And talking about trainees and shit, man, and alphabet communities and all that shit, religion, right? I'm very selective, with the people I talk to with, even football games, right? You get into football games, man, that shit will turn into a fight. Basketball game, that should have turn into a fight, because one person has pretty much a difference in opinion, but they never take a step back and say to themselves, okay, these are my thoughts. This is my opinion about this person. This is my opinion about that game. You see where I'm at? All right. This person has a different opinion and different thoughts about that game, that individual. You see where I'm at? All right, I got somebody coming in the chat. Shout out to Top Gun. Yes, one of my mods. He says salute is a rite of passage for success. Yes, no. He said salute. No, solitude. Yes, solitude. My apologies, Top Gun. Solitude is a rite passage of success. Yeah, yeah. But some guys out here and women, they can't help being an attention whore. They just got to be around people. Always around crowds and crowds and crowds of people. They can't help it, right? If you mention the word solitude or being by themselves, man, they cannot do it. They can't, man. I'm telling you, man. I had my daughter's friend's mom, right? Because my daughter has little friends and stuff that come over and play video games and shit on the computer. They have fun with it, right? My daughter, from the date of this video, is 15. Okay, and I talked to the friend. She's a single mother, and I told her, man, why don't you practice on some time, just being alone, just being alone. She got 4 kids, one boy. Actually, 3 boys, 1 girl. I apologize, 3 boys, 1 girl. And she said, okay, I'll do it. Even my psychologist, right, because I advocate therapy on this channel, even told me right off the flip, hey, man, I should go ahead and spend time alone. Called me one day. I spent time alone. I said, what did you do? I went to a restaurant. I took my daughter with me, and I spent time alone. I said, how the hell is that time alone? Because I didn't have the other kids with me. I said, no. Alone means by yourself, okay? When you're in the restaurant, you're not alone. You're around tons of people, okay? You take a drive in that car by yourself. Go to like a creek or something and sit your ass down by yourself and just think. You can take the car or a bike or just walk off somewhere just alone. And you'd be surprised, man, how much alone time would actually help you. You'd be surprised, man. Get your mind straight. Think about all these things out. If you got something on your mind, say it, A long time ago, I used to think people were crazy for talking to themselves. Not necessarily anymore, because sometimes, even by yourself, man, you got to kind of get that shit off your chest. For real. And by yourself, you're gonna be thinking out loud, talking out loud. If you believe in God, talking to God, or whatever, man. You just got to get that shit off your chest some way, somehow. Nobody else is gonna help you get off their chest but you, man. You got to get that shit off your chest, off your brain, or whatever, man. If you've been working on a project, you know, like for myself, okay, if I get in like breakups or get fired from my jobs or whatever, right? Or let's say I had a failed project, I'll dig deeper by myself alone into projects. I will. Like for example, I had a situation when I was talking to shit. I don't know how many women, man. I don't lost count. Shit, but I've talked to multiple women. Okay, and I have a heating, air conditioning, refrigeration, plumbing, electrical, and appliance repair background. Okay. And so when the emotional vampire bitch wants to get in an argument with me because I don't know she's mad today or she's angry at someone else but want to take this shit out on me, I'll call her out on her bullshit. You're not gonna fuck up my mode today. I'm gonna go ahead and have my space, right? And go over here. Otherwise, bye. I don't have to have shit to do with your ass, right? And we can end the relationship, dating, or whatever the fuck. It shocks her every damn time. Well, fine. We can go ahead and do that. Okay, cool. And what the fuck you think I do? Yeah, my mind might be on the bitch, but guess what? To get myself out of that situation, I go repair refrigerators. I go repair plumbing. I do some electrical. If there's a piece of welding equipment I've been putting up, I'll go up there and work on a MIG, work on a TIG. Right? If there's a car project that I've been putting off, I'll dig into that. If there's a clutter in my house, like right now, I got in a situation where another female man tried to put threats on me and all this shit or whatever. So to get my mind off that shit, I had some paperwork at my house. I organized all the paperwork. I even put my daughter's paperwork in the house. Took all that shit, put it in the trash bag. Called up FedEx. I called up a UPS. Asked them, "Hey, do you guys do paper shredding?" They said yes. How much it costs? They said $1 to $1.50 a pound. I said, cool. They said, how many pounds you got? I said, I got residential. Because they asked you if you got residential or business or whatever. And I said, I got residential and personal stuff. They said, okay, great, cool, cool. I can just bring that shit there. It's not that much paperwork. We try to do paper organization at least twice a year, right? But anytime some bullshit, I just dive into projects, man. And hey, and before you know it, I would say within about 48 hours, whatever, my mind ain't even on that bitch or on the topic or whatever the fuck that bitch can piss me off about. I got a nice, cleaner and more efficient environment. My paperwork is all gone. The old paperwork is replaced with good, strong paperwork, or I got a good, strong space, things like that, man. And so I can drop that off at FedEx or UPS and I'm pretty much done, shit. So, I mean, but these are little examples, of things that I actually do to protect my emotional energy, protect myself from getting high blood pressure, arguments, going back and forth. I don't want to deal with that shit. And that's why I don't understand some YouTubers actually deal with the arguments and crying of these bitches, or I had guys who told me they wanted to me to drop a link so they could get on the air, debate me, debate other people. I'm not about to debate you, homie. You can go on your channel and debate. I'm not about to debate shit. We can have a discussion. That's fine, But if you want to risk your high blood pressure to try to prove me wrong or to prove that you're right or right, turf, I'm the wrong guy for you. I am. I'm shit for real. I'd rather sit back and watch you. And that's what the shit that I'm talking about. I'd rather sit back, drinking some coffee, drinking some tea, whatever the fuck I'm drinking, a cold beer. I'm saying, look at that motherfucker. That's motherfucker stressed out. I'm over calm as hell, relaxed, cool shit. Only thing I'm gonna be hyped about, in my opinion, is watching that goddamn Kansas City Chiefs game. Yes, I'm going to do that shit. Yeah, that's about the only thing I'll be hyped about. And when I'm hyped, I'm more hyped about things that I am enjoyable about, happy about. If I close a big fat real estate deal. I made thousands of dollars on it. Yeah, I'm jumping around the fucking house, man. For real. You guys will see me like a 14-year-old all over again. You'd be like, God damn, 9-year-old, yeah, for real. When I close, I'm like, yeah, for real. And usually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something sad. Usually, if I get in a situation where a bitch leaves me, she goes fucks around on another man on me and shit. Listen, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. It's like a strong inertia. But I would go dive into like a real estate project or some type of advertising, and dude, not only I make the money and be successful, but I feel much better. I swear to God, right? And I made this money. Let's say I made, I don't know, 40, 50 grand, 100 grand, whatever it may be. And I'm sitting back like, damn, I made the money. My bill's down to zero. But I don't have that special person to fucking celebrate this shit. But it told me, it's a sign to me that, hey, if you made the money without this person, you became successful without that person, and they starting to shit and they arguing, guess what? That person is not meant for your ass. That's what I learned. Every time when that shit happens, that particular person, they not meant for your ass. If they were meant for you, they would be by you while you're trying to make the attempts to be successful. Male or female, don't matter. Don't matter. Homeboys, business partners and shit, don't matter. Females I've dated, been in a relationship, it don't fucking matter. If that motherfucker is not there during your hard times or struggle and trying to come up, they do not deserve to be with you during your times of success and when you came up. Okay? When you have improved. They don't deserve that shit. Some red pillars say that while men are struggling though, right, to get to the finish line, women are making it the finish line, right? Well, I would say some women, because of the simple fact, why the fuck would I want to be involved with a woman that's already waiting at the finish line for me, though, right? Instead of helping me get to the finish line. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying, if she's not gonna help me get to the finish line, but she's waiting on the finish line. It just proved to me she's just a lazy bitch that wants the benefits, She wants the benefits to say that, hey, I was with him now that he made it there, instead of, hey, I'm that bitch that assisted him to get there, right? And on top of that, I'm still gonna be there, even if he doesn't make it to the finish line. You need to find you one of those, okay? Click that like button out there. Click the subscribe button. This is the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. I appreciate it. This is what I call my early morning coffee MGTOW rant. This is part 4 from yesterday. Okay, I had some corrupt endings. I really apologize about that, gentlemen. So yeah, I got about probably another 15, 30 minutes I can spare on this live stream this morning. We are in at 10:15 a.m. Central Standard Time, broadcasting live from South Kansas City, Missouri. So yeah, and I told you guys, I said, well, I'm gonna do this shit on my fucking laptop, man. Make sure nothing happens. This shit, I got stable internet. My phone's plugged up just in case some shit happens or whatever. And, hey, we're good to go. Okay, all right, cool. So another thing also too, I want to talk about is boundaries. Okay, all right. When it comes to boundaries, again, right? And I divided this in different segments now, but when it comes to boundaries, man, you got to keep that shit up. You have to, man. If you don't come up, put those boundaries up, people gonna fuck you over every time. They will. They will fuck you over. They'll bend you over and expect you to take it. I was talking about yesterday about boundaries for females. I've also talked about it briefly on my vetting and looking for red flags video. You can go to my video section and go look for it. You'll see the Grim Reaper on there and pretty much a bitch on her knees crying, begging for forgiveness and shit. Okay, you need to look at that fucking video. It's about a 20-minute video. Okay, like, yeah, 20, 30 minutes. I don't know. It's a pretty lengthy video, but putting up the boundaries are very, very essential. Okay, and you have to put up the boundaries with these women in the very beginning, letting them know what you will and will not put up with. Okay. Because if you don't do it, you're giving her permission to fuck you over. You're giving her the okay to do whatever she wants and however she wants. Open your mouth, say something. Give her a minimum of 2 warnings, okay? And if she continues to do that, she's out the door. Goodbye. Done. There's no reconciliation or, can we go ahead and make this shit happen? No, you've already been warned. It's bye. Okay? All right? I've told many women, though, right, my value of what I do of value. I do value communication. I do value consistency. You understand? I do value respect. Okay? I'm not valuing love. Okay? Love comes and goes. Okay? But man values respect and honor. Okay? I told you guys before. If a woman loves you more than she respects you, you have a problem. I'll say it again. If a woman loves you more than she respects you, you got a problem. Okay? Because of the simple fact that if she loves you more, you're showing her that she can disrespect you more. But if she respects you more than she loves you, then you're showing her that, hey, she can respect you way more than she loves you. You understand? All right? Because a woman will respect you, she's not going to go out there and cock. She's not going to cheat. She's not going to be lying to you. Okay? She's not going to keep you in a rotation of men. Okay? She's not going to ghost you. Okay? All right? She's not going to come in roundabout ways of communicating with you or trying to communicate with you indirectly. Well, I'm going to try indirect ways since I'm scared of rejection. No. If she really respects you, right, when you say that, hey, baby, I got to get some sleep, she's not going to turn the music on blast in the morning. When you tell her over the phone, hey, baby, listen, I can't talk to you. Your background is too loud. Next time she calls you, she's going to make sure that that background is at least 95 to 100% quiet, silence. Okay? All right? When you tell her that, hey, your internet is bad and I can't go ahead and deal with that shit, that bitch is going to do everything she can to make sure she got stable internet. So when you talking to her on the phone or on video, right, she's going to make sure she coming to you correct. Okay? But if she's sitting up here telling you, okay, I'll fix it, and you're looking up weeks, months later, right? You actually taught her that, hey, you can go ahead and just deal with it. No, man. Set your standards, set your boundaries. Tell her what you won't put up with and what you will put up with. Fuck that shit. You deserve the fucking best. If she wants the best, right, she's going to set those boundaries with you if she knows her own worth. And you just respect them or whatever. But if you can't deal with those particular boundaries, right, and she's putting them up to you, just say, hey, look, I'm sorry, I can't deal with this. Me and you are not meant to be. Go to the next. But some of these chicks out here, they can't stand rejection. They just can't, okay? The reason why they can't stand rejection, right, or boundaries, let me throw that out there, right, because rejection is part of boundaries, is the fact that it boils down to the family, the upbringing. When they were a child, they were never taught to set up boundaries. They were never taught to say that, hey, people cannot fuck you over, man. And you're going to have to learn to say no. You're going to have to learn how to say, hey, you can't do this. Oh, it's not a good idea to do that. Or yes, you can do this. Yes, it's a good idea to do that. They haven't been taught this when they were children, man. They just haven't. All right. So when they grow up over 30, right, women at the age of 30, right, really conservatively over 27, I'm going to just be real, but 30 is the sweet spot where the woman, she gets stuck in her fucking ways, man. She does, man. There's no flexibility or anything like that. If she, at the age of 30, has it ingrained in her mind, click that like button as you come in, click the subscribe button too. I see y'all. If she has it in her mind, ingrained by the age of 30, that she's emotionally immature, she can't set up boundaries. She's taught that I'm supposed to love everybody. I'm supposed to let people walk over me because they are my family. I love them, love this, love that. If she doesn't have any boundaries, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? You date that woman, you get in a relationship with that woman, she's going to allow those same people, same family members, right? same homeboys, homegirls, good friends of hers, they're going to walk all over that relationship because she doesn't have any boundaries. And if she doesn't have any boundaries or set boundaries with them, guess what? She's definitely going to allow any and everybody to disrespect you and your relationship, you and your dating situation, you and your one-night stand. Yes, a one-night stand. You guys got to have boundaries in that too. You understand? Boundaries are set for a fucking reason. All right? Just like I was talking about yesterday about a YouTuber who got involved with a woman, Filipina, got involved with her. And I told you guys at the very beginning, just like Tom Likas said too, a long time ago, I told you guys I'm a Tom Likas student, is that if a woman doesn't want any birth control, if she's not on birth control and she wants to have kids, right, or whatever, right, and she wants to get married, the rule of thumb is just, and you don't want to get married, you don't want to have kids or whatever, the rule of thumb is if she's going to have sex with you, right, and she's not on birth control, rule of thumb is she's trying to have a baby. Especially you guys out here talking about, well, I don't use condoms because I don't like the feeling and shit. Bullshit. She's trying to have a baby with your dumb ass, man. And if your stupid ass don't sit up here and wake the fuck up, you're going to be having her kid, mister. I don't want to have no kids, but I don't want to use no condom, and I ain't got no kids now. She's going to have your baby. You're going to slip up and bust that fat, slimy nut inside of her, man. You're going to slip up, and it's going to happen. For real. I've been an experienced guy. I've been down this road, man. I've been there, man. You're going to slip up. You better put that fucking Jimmy hat on. Or if you was in my case, right, during the vetting stage, I asked these women right off the gate, are you on birth control? Do you like wearing condoms? Yes or no? Are you allergic to condoms, right? Are you looking for marriage? Are you looking for kids? I ask these golden questions because if she says yes to a lot of the things that I'm opposed to, I'm out the door. Done. I go to the next chick. You see where I'm at? That's vetting. You got to get through all of them. She's going to be disappointed because she's going to say, damn, I really like that guy and everything, but damn, I want to have kids. I want to have marriage, and I want to move in with a guy. He doesn't want to have kids, right? He doesn't want to get married. He doesn't want a female to move in with him. Well, she's going to be sad, and then she's going to go back and forth. Damn, should I reconsider or whatever? And even if she reconsiders, man, I still wouldn't do that because women change their mind all the goddamn time. And you just tell her, look, honey, I don't want to string you along, okay? I don't want to put this dick on you and you turn around and 5 months down the road, 3 years down the road, you change your mind. I know at the time I said I did want kids, and I turned around and said I didn't, but I reconsidered. Now I want kids now, and I want you to be the candidate and all this shit. And you barebacking her with no condom on, right? She ain't got no birth control. Yeah, that's a risk. Why take the risk? I try to go out there, like I said, man, I try to go out to chicks that don't want to have kids. She's on birth control, not the pill. We're talking other forms of birth control, right? Remember, there's over 32 different types of birth control for women. There's plenty of them out there. So any of them say they're allergic to all of them, they lie on their ass. So there's over 32, okay? I think it's like 37 now or whatever, but it's a lot of them, okay? I try to go after the women too who are pro-abortion. Yes, if she believes in like birth control and she's pro-abortion, yes. Women who are very supportive too, right? Sexual protection as far as like condoms and things like that. Yes, I go after them, okay? Because when setting the boundary, right, what you're doing in that situation is you're vetting out the women out there who actually are trying to baby trap you, or who's walking around with a disease or STD or STI, and you do not even know it. Never trust a woman's word. Trust her actions. All right? And same thing for guys. A lot of us guys, we're carrying around diseases, STEs, STIs, right? And the first thing we'll say to a woman or another person, I'm good. I already got tested or whatever. Motherfucker, have any of you guys, including myself, have we honestly showed this bitch some paperwork, right? Some blood results stating, though, right, that, hey, we've been tested for every goddamn disease known to man. within the last 90 days? When you tell her you're good or whatever? If the answer is no, man, there's a high probability, right? Then, hey, she can't trust your ass either. Just like you can't trust her either. I don't care how fine that bitch is, how big her ass is, how beautiful, delicious her titties is. I don't give a shit. These chicks out here be carrying STDs, STIs, and shit just like men do. Okay. So if you're gonna bear back, man, just be honest with yourself. Is it worth you catching that STD, STI if you're going bareback? And listen, let's be real. If you already got an STD or STI, right? Is it worth you giving it to her, knowing there's a 50-50 chance she doesn't have an STD or STI? And for those in the chat and all that other shit, and those who are in the audience, right? STD stands for sexually transmitted disease. STI means sexually transmitted infection. Okay, right? Okay. And even if you catch it or she catches it, right, or whatever, you better make sure too you guys got the right medication to actually treat that shit. You understand? No matter if it's something temporary or no matter if it's something that's going to keep you around for the rest of your life. Because after you get out to 30, man, the more people you have sex with, right, or whatever, more than most likely somebody's going to have something. Somebody is. You understand? And there's nothing you can do about it. It's either you have sex with that person, right, sexual intercourse with that person, or you don't. Right? And even if you do, you better protect yourself. Okay? Wear a condom, man. And make sure this bitch is on birth control. Okay? That's just my opinion. And make sure, too, in my opinion, make sure she's pro-abortion. Right? The other type of women I also get in sexual relationships with, too, are the women who had some type of health disorder that prevented them from having kids. You know, like what they call, I think it's called immune fertilization, some shit like that or whatever. There's hysterectomies. Women have hysterectomies. You know, she can't get pregnant there. And then also, too, women who have cancer. Yes, they had cancer or some shit like that, and they're going through chemotherapy. Yeah, there's a high probability she cannot have kids. Okay? These are the boundaries and expectations that I set. So then, therefore, if I ever decide to actually get sexually involved with a woman or whatever it may be, at least in advance, I've prepared myself for the unknown. Okay? The unexpected. Okay? I just don't want to put myself in such circumstances. You guys might want to, but no, I'm telling you guys on this channel, man, don't do it. Don't do it. And YouTuber, he was telling, he said on the stream, right? I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna put this information out there. He said, well, the woman said, well, if you want to get married or whatever, right? He said, if you want to get married, I'm not the guy for you. Go ahead and head out the door. Well, my argument to that is that you've already put the ding dong stick on it. Okay, she's already emotionally invested in your ass. Already has. Okay, it's not gonna be that easy for her to just up and find somebody else. Just like us guys can. You see what I mean? Us guys, yeah, we can find another woman like that overseas. Not in the Matrix, but overseas. All right. But for her, yeah, she's not going to be able to find another you. You see what I mean? All right. And that was your bad, man. At the vetting stage, you should have found out if that bitch wanted kids or marriage, man, or to move in with her. You should have found that out. And if she wanted that shit, you should have just cut her off. Boom. Keep vetting, man. Find other chicks out there that don't want to have kids, don't want marriage, don't want to move in with the man, or have an option to move in or not move in with a guy. You understand? She already has her own money and her own finances. She's already stable. She's not asking you for pesos and shit, though. Can you help me with load? I need load. You know, a lot of women overseas and Philippines, they'll have some dating sites. I need money for load. I need money for medicine. Or my mom and my sick cat, they need their help with the medicine. Can you send money? And y'all idiots be first meeting these chicks sending these goddamn money. I don't understand that shit. You guys better take some notes from Evander, man. I'm telling you, man. Evander was in the chat yesterday. Better take some notes from that, man. He ain't fucking around, shit, for real. And take some notes from the guys who made mistakes, man. That's another boundary you need to set up if you are entertaining women overseas, man, that on the dating sites, do not send them money. Learn to say no. There's too many guys, too many of them. that soon they meet this woman, they don't know this woman. First thing she says, Rob the flip, can I get some money? Or, hey, let's go on WhatsApp. Soon as she gets you on WhatsApp, soon as she gets you on Skype, soon as she gets you on Telegram, soon as she gets you on Facebook Messenger, then the first thing she says, sad sob story, can I have some money? Boom, block her, delete her, go to the next. Okay? All right? You got to make it clear. You're not on those dating sites. If you're entertaining women on these dating sites, man, if you're entertaining these women on these dating sites, you got to make it clear to these women, I'm on here to date. I'm not here to donate you any goddamn thing at all. Okay? I'm not donating any fucking money to your ass. I'm not giving money to your family. I don't know you. Okay? We've never met. Okay? But I haven't even gained entry inside of your pussy hole. I just haven't. Okay? So for me to fork off and hand money over to you, knowing I haven't gained entry inside your pussy hole, right, lets me know what type of person you really are. You just some whore that just want to take me for whatever money that I can give you and then go on to the next, because you probably got a rotation of 10, 20, hell, a couple hundred guys out there that you're giving sad sob stories to give money to you. Because you got to remember, our dollar in those countries like Colombia, Brazil, and Philippines and Thailand, man, our dollar is strong out there. All right? $5-10, it don't mean shit to us. To them, man, that shit, man, moves mountains out there, man. Send $20 to the Philippines you want to, man, or $17. $17 is equivalent to about 1,000 pesos. Send that shit to Colombia. See what that shit does. You can get a lot of shit done, all right, with that amount of money. 1,000 pesos to them at $17 to them is like them actually having $1,000 to us. 1,000 United States dollars. We can accomplish a lot of shit. That's somebody's rent right there. Okay, that's like half of somebody's electric bill, gas, internet bill, whatever the fuck. You see what I'm at? 1,000 pesos is like $1,000 to us. We give them $17, like 1,000 pesos in the Philippines, and then Colombia is a little different, but it's like strong, man. It's strong, man. Go take that shit out, man. Do $1. Get out of currency converter. Here, we're gonna do it right now. Do a currency converter, okay? Do a currency converter. Let me see. Can I do this live on the stream? Let me see. I'm gonna see. So currency. Let me see. Currency converter. Let me see. I'm gonna see if Microsoft has currency converter. All right, boom. All right, I'm trying to see right now, yeah. So if I can get a currency converter, we're gonna see. All right, I think I got one already built in. Let me see. I probably got to download that motherfucker. Let me see. I'm gonna try to download one. I thought I already had one already on here, man. They usually on these laptops nowadays, man, they usually have some already built in. You understand? They already have them already built in, ready to go. You understand? Let me see. Boom. It says get. That thing is installing. Hell yeah. All right. I just want to show you guys so you guys can understand the strength of the dollar, man. That dollar is not no joke overseas. Like shit, for real. Over here, we just paying $1 for dollar, man. We're dollar for dollar over here. You go overseas, it's a different animal, different ball game, okay? While this thing is downloading, let me go to the chat here. Rebel Against the Feet 2.0. Salute to you. How are you doing, man? Rebel Against the Feet, man. Shout out to you, man. You guys need to go over to that man's channel. He is one of the kings of looking at everybody's comment and chat. I really like and love a lot of his work. Make sure you head your ass over there. You will be stupid as hell not to. Okay, you're doing yourself a disservice if you do not head over to Rebel Against the Feet 2.0 channel. Shout out to him. He also says these women's expectations are delusional. Don't buy a stranger dinner, of course. I'm telling you, you better not buy a stranger dinner, man, and shit for real. Unless you better vet thoroughly. Vet thoroughly, man. These bitches be lying out here, man. They lie a lot, man. They are master liars, man. They'll lie to your ass about any and everything, man. For real. And if your dumb ass sit up here and still, man, damn, I gotta install this shit again. Let me see. I don't think I should. Okay, let me see. Let me see here. I think I already got one on here, man. I'm trying to see so I can share the screen with y'all. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's already installed. It was just hitting on there. All right, cool. US dollars to let me see. To the euro. Okay, gotcha. Okay. This motherfucker is small. Let me see. Damn, it's a small one, man. Let me see if I can find another one. This one's small, man. It's there. It's just in the corner of the screen. I like to have that big one. CU E N C Y. Let me see. I thought they had one built into my calculator and shit, but no, it's on there. It's on there. Shit. I think I'm gonna use Google's, man. Let me use Google's, man. For real. Man, shit calculator. Okay, there we go. Okay, so anyways, yes, I'm gonna share the screen, man. I just want you guys to understand the power of the damn dollar. Okay, screen share. Okay, see that shit? Okay, cool. All right. So United States dollar, we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to the Philippines, right? Let me see. There, Philippine peso. Okay, $1 equals 58.98 Philippine pesos. Okay. You stupid dudes is giving out bread, man. You take $17, man. That's like 1,000 pesos. See that right there? I put that 1 7 there. 17 United States dollars, man. It's 1,002 pesos, man. That shit actually carries heavy over there. It carries really heavy over there. You can buy some stuff over there. It's like them getting us getting $1,000 here. That's the way that I looked at it. Okay, let's do Colombia. Let's do Colombia, since you idiots out here like giving out money and shit, and then surprised why you get scammed and shit. Let me see the Colombian peso, right? Look, $1 equals 4,366 Colombian pesos. Look at that shit, man. You understand? $1 equals seven. Yeah, right here. What is this? At 74,000. Well, here I'm reading this one right here. 4,366.27. You see where I'm at? All right. But what I'm saying is that this is what I'm saying. Okay. Let me see. I don't know. Did they reset the shit? I don't know if they reset the number. Let me see. Anyway, pay attention to this number right here. Okay. That's it. Okay. All right. I don't know why they didn't refresh it up there. I have no idea. But anyway, 4,366.27 pesos in Colombia. Okay. But what I'm trying to say to you is that our dollar is stronger in those other countries. It's strong as a motherfucker, okay? And a lot of you guys out here ignore that. Still go ahead, send these chicks online all this money and wonder why y'all get scammed. I don't understand why. Let me see. Rebel gets the feed. He said, "Thanks, brother. No problem. I got your back, man. Yeah, I'm gonna promote your channel on here, man. Because there's a lot of guys out there that need that help. Click that like button too. I appreciate it. Click the subscribe button too. I got about 5-10 minutes left before I get off of here. Okay. All right. And Rebel gets the feed says, I suggest Cali. He said another city that starts with a B in Colombia, Medellin, Bogota, Cartagena, and Barracuda, I think. Too many cents. See y'all? See, we got expert travelers in here, and then also too, man. I haven't had them today, but my passport bros are usually inside of here too. You understand? They usually give us a lot of this advice and guidance too. You understand? All right. But he's naming some of the countries he's recommending in South America, Colombia, that guys should frequent to and to avoid. You understand? Rebel Gets the Feet 2.0 says, Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel. Our dollar is king in Asia and Latin America. Mexico is 20 pesos to 1. Was 16 to 1. Yes, it is powerful in those countries, man. Very powerful. All right. Very, 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 very powerful. Yeah, let's go to Mexico, man. That's a good one too, man. Let's see Mexico. Did I find it? Yep, Mexico peso. Yes, it is 1 in 20. Yes, it's still strong. It's still strong. It's still strong, man. It's still dominating in those countries. We got another person in the chats, JR. Shout out to JR. He says '07. Yes. Shout out to you, JR. Rebel Gets the Feet says pretty much hello, JR. All right, you guys. So yeah. Anyways, man, let me make you. Let me see. Can I add? Yeah, I'm gonna add you as a mod too, man. Rebel Gets the Feet. Thank you, man. I like to keep guys in here who are weapons of mass destruction, just in case I get some haters up in here out of nowhere. Yes. But anyways, yeah, our dollar, man, is dominant over there, man. Look, we're gonna use the dollar with Brazil, man. Brazil, where the world's top beautiful women are. Let me see. Brazil. Brazil. All right. It's strong, but not as strong, though. It still gets something done. 1 in 6. The United States dollar, 1 in 6. It's still dominant over there. You're not playing 1 to 1. When you paying 1 to 1, you in trouble, man. The place I know you playing 1 to 1 is like Malaysia, man. I do know that, man. Look, 1 in 6, right? Brazilian real or Brazilian reais. You understand? All right. Let's go to Malaysia. All right, because I know Malaysia was like real close. It's like 1 to 1. Let me see. Oh, really? So now it's a little stronger now. 1 in 4. 1 in 4. I mean, no, it wasn't Malaysia. I really apologize. It wasn't Malaysia. It was Singapore. Singapore. Yeah, Singapore. That one's 1 to 1. Yep. See that? $1 equals $1 and one of their $1.35. They use the dollar also too, but they have their version of the dollar. It's strong as hell over there. See, but it's neck to neck. You know what I mean? It's neck to neck. You understand? $1 and 1 in 35 Singaporean dollars. You see where I'm at? All right. And it's pretty strong over there. But the thing is about Singapore, there's a lot of advantages over there. There's a lot of advantages. It's a tax haven. You can get good real estate over there, right? You can get a lot of things done over there in Singapore. So that's something you want to take into consideration. You know, it's not like in the Philippines or Thailand or Cambodia where you got to be a resident to buy land in that country, right? No, you can actually be a United States citizen and buy land free over there with no problem. Let me see if I can look that up for you. I think I can look that up. Let me see here. I think I can look that up. Let me see. Right? I'm put Southeast Asian countries. USA citizens can buy land. Yeah. Well, I don't like that every time, man. The caps lock. Can buy land. Yeah. Southeast Asian countries. USA citizens can buy land. And listen, I did this research myself, right? And there was like a bunch of them. Let's see. In Southeast Asia, the only country where U.S. citizens can buy land and own it outright is Malaysia. There were some other ones too, man. There was Malaysia. Let me see which. Yeah, it was like Malaysia. They also had Singapore, and I think it was Japan. We're gonna put which Asian country. Which Asian countries can USA citizens buy land in? I had like a large search of that shit. There it is. All right, here we go. All right, these are the results. Which countries U.S. citizens can buy land in? Okay. All right. There it is. It was Malaysia, Japan, South Korea. I think it was also Singapore. All right. I had like a nice list of that shit. You know, But yeah, but these are the top three countries, and I think it was Singapore too. Can USA citizens buy? Let's see, USA citizens buy land in Singapore? Yeah, we can buy property, but there are some restrictions. What about land? They said property, but what about land? We want to own the dirt under that shit. Yes, US they say they can buy property. You know, didn't say land. You know, it says property. See that right there? All right, all right. We want to own that good dirt under that shit. You understand? That's the thing. That good dirt. You know, that's what I'm looking for, man. All right. Uh, Rebel gets the feet said Southern Brazil is great too. Also Fortaleza, Porto. Man, he's naming some stuff, man. You must be fluent in both Spanish and Portuguese, man, because he's naming some shit. All right, man. Thank you for giving us the advice about those areas. We really appreciate that, Rebel gets the feet, man. If you fluent in Spanish, man, Latin Spanish, and also to Portuguese, let us know, man. Let us know, man, because some of the passport pros that come on here, they're fluent too, man. They're fluent in Spanish, Portuguese, Swahili. I ran into guys who's fluent in Swahili, Mandarin, you know, in China, you know, in Cantonese. Yeah, so yeah, man. But yeah, thank you for giving us those, man. You know, the big ones guys always focus on Brazil is, you know, of course, Rio de Janeiro, in some cases, Sao Paulo too, Copacabana, things like that, you know. So yeah, you know, but as far as Colombia, I hear about Cali, and I hear mostly about Cali, Medellin. I think it's called Barranquilla or something. I don't know, you guys. I'm not really good at pronouncing the names. You know, remember I haven't traveled yet. I got to break the virginity of my passport. So, yeah, man. So I'm considering those other countries as well, man. Because I still want to head over to the Philippines. I still want to head to Thailand and everything. I still want to head to Vietnam, Cambodia, just to actually get my feet wet, you know, so I can see. Because I'm tired of these bitches here. I'm tired of the laws here. Tired of going to the dollar store or places like here and threat of somebody having the gun ready to blow my head off, man. I'm tired of that shit. You guys might like that shit. You know, guys mean mugging and shit. You dealing with discrimination, prejudiceness and shit. And brothers is going over there of all colors, races, black, white, or whatever. They're going to the Philippines. They're not experiencing any type of racism, right? And if it is, it's like very low. And hell, they're not experiencing also too just mean ass people. You know, Americans could be just mean as fuck just for no reason and entitled, man. Like entitled. You know, they go into fucking like Thailand. Thailand is known as the land of smiles, man. And the average guy, I've seen MGTOW guys leave, man. They said, fuck this shit, man. I can go months and years without having sex here and off women, but I gotta have some pussy. They go over to fucking Thailand, man, and the average brother, right, white, black, it don't matter, Indian, whatever, right, South Korean goes to Thailand or whatever, right, you know, Chinese go to Thailand, and usually in under a week, 2 weeks, they don't want to come back. They do not want to come back to their country. I wonder why. And you know, of course, let people in the United States tell you, you better be careful. You better not go to those countries. They might do this. They might do that. You know, I don't understand. This is the best country in the world or whatever, right? They'll tell you all this fearful, fear-mongering shit. They have no proof to back that shit up. And a lot of them have never left. Listen, I'm done. Okay? I'm in my early 40s. Okay? I've dated here over 20 years. I'm done, man. I'm done. Shit. All this keep trying the same thing and digging in the dumpster of millions of women just to find a very, very rare woman. And what's interesting about these fucked up women out here, they blend in. The great women, they blend in with the bad women. You can't tell. And every time I tell the women, if you want to find a man, it's very simple. Call the other females out on their bullshit. Smack them in the face. Punch them in the jaw or belly. Bitch, quit taking them for his money. Bitch, quit taking guys to court and shit. Why did you do that? Fight that bitch. Beat that bitch ass. And tell her, man, you fucking it up for me. Call them out on their bullshit. Men got the men. If I'm fucking up, I'm sure Rebel gets the fee. He's gonna tell me, hey man, you're fucking up. You can do better, man. You see what I'm saying? A man will call another man out on this bullshit and will correct the problem more than most likely. All right. However, a woman in the Matrix, no. They don't call each other out on their bullshit. No, they stick together, but still try to call a man on their bullshit. You got on like East Africa, it's a different ball game. Brother mine told me he's married right now. Took his wife out there to fucking Ethiopia to his hometown. She started acting American, went over there. That bitch started changing. She went back just like that. The family over there wasn't playing that shit. All right. But when she got back over here, slowly turning back into the Matrix, bitch. Baby, I'm hungry. You know where the refrigerator is. Go fix your own food. Baby, are you doing laundry today? You know where the laundry is. Go do your own laundry. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Baby, I work 16 hours. How come you to clean the house? I'm tired of you complaining about me about this house. You know how to clean it up. Baby, I work 16 hours. Well, you can go ahead and clean up too. How come you haven't cleaned? Because I got a headache. I got this migraine. I just got this head. My God, I don't know. Baby, did you change our kids' diapers and she got a shitty diaper you're working on? I just been tired. I just didn't have the chance to listen to me. Get your passport, leave, man. Don't listen. Don't believe those guys who sit up here and assume that all the women overseas act the same as the women here. Don't let them guys fool you, man. Those guys are just sitting up and trying to limit your ass to here. Fuck that shit, man. For real. When you got access to millions of women across the globe and you a man, you got way more opportunities than a woman. A woman can't necessarily do what we do, man. I can leave by myself and head to Mongolia right now. A woman's gonna want to go with somebody from the United States to Mongolia. The average woman is not gonna want to bounce by herself. Are there some women that will? Yeah, but they're not gonna be able to bounce to Mongolia and then have hundreds and thousands of guys pining off them because guys don't want that American matrix bitch mentality. They see y'all on TV, they see y'all on YouTube. They don't want that. Okay? But if I go to Mongolia, if I go to Thailand, I go to Philippines, man, the moment I get my ass off the plane, black, white, Hispanic, it don't matter, man, for real. In 24 hours, man, or lesser, I can have me a minimum of 2 women. I can. I got that confidence. I just know. Okay? Overseas. Over here, I'm just another dude. I'm invisible. And the average guy is too. That's just how this shit is. My dollar goes stronger overseas. The same stuff that I'm paying for over here, I get an approximately 75 to 80% discount over there. Just saying. Just saying. Who want to pay $1,200 to $1,800 a month in rent when I can go over there in Thailand and find me a little cool spot for about $150 to $300 a month? Yeah, and they'll gladly take my dollar and do business with me. Yeah. Are there scams? Yes, there's scams over here. But the Passport Bros talk about how to avoid those scams too and how to vet for scams. Who to do business with, who do not, you don't do business with. You understand? People will lie and say they're the owner, they're the property management company or whatever. There's different ways to how to navigate to avoid those people too. You understand? So that's all I'm saying. You guys be careful, set your boundaries, and guard your emotional energy. Okay, all right, and don't let these guys discourage you from going overseas or discourage you from exploring your options, man. For real, man. All right, a lot of guys got a limiting beliefs, man, but they don't have an abundance mindset. Open mind, okay. Open your fucking mind. You don't have to be sitting up here masturbating all the goddamn time videos or living up in the fucking monk mode mountains and shit if you don't want to. It is an option, but you don't necessarily have to. Okay? All right? You don't necessarily have to. Okay? Anyways, without further ado, click the like button on your way out. Click the subscribe button. I appreciate it. This is the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel of part 4 of creating boundaries and guarding your emotional energy from fucked up women and fucked up guys out there that want to drain you. Anyways, without further ado, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming to today's early coffee moment, right? And MGTOW solo rant. I appreciate it, right? Chilling in the good heat of my place. Anyways, without further ado, take it easy, take care. Help your boys get to 1,000 subs, man. Press the subscribe button. Click the like button. Share the video in multiple Facebook groups. Our fellow MGTOW, Passport Grow, Red Pill groups, man. We gotta share this shit. Get the message out there. You understand? All right. They don't like us telling the truth out there. They want us to keep sugarcoating and putting chicks on fucking pedestals. We're not gonna do that shit. Okay? At least I won't. So I learned from it, man. All right. And we gotta get this message out there to the youngsters, man, in their late teens, 20s, and 30s, man. All right. We've already made the mistakes. Now it's time to teach them how to not make the mistakes that we've already have made. You understand? All right. And also too, when it comes to women, vet your women. I'm telling you, vet hard. Okay. Don't settle for these matrix bitches in these first world countries. United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Western Europe, Western Africa, Australia. Yeah, don't settle for them, but vet carefully. If you do, vet carefully. Okay. All right, short term should be tatted on you. No marriage, no cohabitation, no making fucking goddamn kids with those women. Go overseas and traditional foreign countries where you can find you a good ass woman, great woman, right? That really don't want you just for your money or your resources, man. Actually wants you for you. But you gotta vet carefully. Ask the uncomfortable questions, okay? All right, for real. Ask about a relationship with her father. I talked about that in the last video, right? Relationship with her father, her last two relationships, who she's been with, who she's been involved with, and pretty much, in my opinion, I did a polling on this. In my opinion, you pretty much got your answer. All right, you got your answer. If she makes fucked up decisions in life, and she makes good decisions in life, all right, for real. Especially the relationship with her father. She rebelled against that father. One of the most likely she's gonna be a fucked up bitch. Yeah. The father said don't have kids. She says okay, went around and made 3-4 kids by Pookie or Ray Ray or Thug Bad Boy and shit. You got your answer, man. Did you know overseas they got their own version of Pookie and Ray Ray? Alfonso, Daquan, Deshaun, they got their own version of that shit. I didn't know. They got their own version of this functionality over. Yes, they do. All right. They argue that over here is more extreme. I agree, it's very extreme. But out there, yeah, they do got guys who make multiple kids by multiple kids' moms, guys who are married to multiple women, because there's no divorce in some of those countries, especially the Philippines. There's no divorce over there. Fuck no. So you can just keep marrying. But anyway, you guys take it easy. Hope all goes well for you. Click the like button, subscribe button. I appreciate it. This is Mr. GG, Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel. Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel. You guys take it easy. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.